1971, Led Zeppelin released Stairway to Heaven as part of their untitled fourth album. The song was never officially released as a single, yet it became one of the most played and beloved tracks in rock history. With a length of over 8 minutes, it defied radio standards and still gained massive popularity. The opening begins with a calm acoustic guitar by Jimmy Page, gradually joined by Robert Plant's mystical vocals. The lyrics tell a poetic and somewhat mysterious story about a woman who believes she can buy her way to heaven. From the very first notes, the song sets a spiritual and haunting mood. Unlike many rock songs of its era, Stairway to Heaven unfolds like a journey. The tempo and intensity build slowly, creating anticipation. Each verse adds layers of emotion, taking listeners deeper into the song's mystical narrative. It was more than music. It was an experience. As the song progresses, the instrumentation grows richer. Acoustic guitars blend with electric textures, and John Paul Jones adds subtle keyboards. The arrangement feels like a climb, step by step towards something grander. By the fourth minute, tension rises, pulling the listener upward. Robert Plant's vocals become more urgent, shifting from storytelling to emotional plea. His words carry symbolic weight, touching on themes of spirituality, choices, and the search for meaning. This lyrical ambiguity allowed fans to interpret the song in countless personal ways. Then comes the legendary guitar solo by Jimmy Page. With soaring bends and expressive phrasing, it is considered one of the greatest solos ever recorded. Each note feels like a release of the tension that had been building for minutes, sending chills to anyone who hears it. The climax arrives with full power. John Bonham's drumming crashes in, giving the song unstoppable energy. What began as a soft ballad transforms into a roaring anthem. The shift captures the feeling of a spiritual awakening, as if the music itself opens a gateway. Plant sings with passion, and as we wind on down the road, these lines have become iconic, representing life's journey and the lessons learned along the way. His delivery is raw, filled with both vulnerability and strength, making it unforgettable. When the song finally slows and ends with the words, "And she's buying a stairway to heaven," silence follows. That moment leaves listeners reflecting, as if they too have traveled on a mystical path. The song lingers in the heart long after the final note fades. Stairway to Heaven became Led Zeppelin's defining masterpiece. Though never released as a single, it dominated radio airplay throughout the 1970s and beyond. It is estimated to be one of the most requested songs in rock history, played millions of times across the world. Critics have praised it as a perfect blend of folk, hard rock, and progressive elements. Guitar magazines consistently rank Jimmy Page's solo among the greatest of all time. For many fans, the song represents not just music, but a spiritual experience that cannot be replicated. The legacy continues today. New generations discover Stairway to Heaven and are struck by its timeless beauty. It remains a reminder of the power of music to inspire, uplift, and connect people across decades. It is not just a song, it is an eternal journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Retro Music Memories.